with that, I've asked Nancy to be part of our question and answer panel this afternoon, and she's going to talk to us for the next 5-6 minutes about the place of women in network marketing. She's an authority on the subject. She's got an incredible book that she's authored on this particular subject. The Time Is Now, I believe, is the title of that book. Awesome book, and I want to recommend that also. So with that, I'd like to introduce Nancy Falo.
Thanks, Chuck. I like to tell people that, you know, money isn't everything, but it sure keeps you in touch with the children and the grandchildren. Now, the time for women is now, and the time for men is now too, because a lot of people don't understand that there is an alternative lifestyle. There's a better way to do things today, and the way to do that is in network marketing. I like people to know that if you got a lot of things going on in your life, being in network marketing on a part-time basis can totally change your life. Now that's a lot to say, but it's really true, because you see, there are so many people out there living on a budget. People don't realize that they have an alternative today, that they can actually have some residual income coming in and get some financial independence. And that's what we want to do in networking, is help people so they can have fun with their children and not have to wait for a second chance when the grandchildren come along. Why not do it for all of your children and your grandchildren? So I always like to ask somebody, what would your life look like if time and money were no problem? Some people tell me, oh, Nancy, it would look a whole lot different. See, what you're looking for, and they've kind of brought that out earlier and also in our DVD seminar, is you're looking for someone that wants something. I am looking for a woman that wants a better life for herself and for her family. I'm looking for a woman that would love to be able to have her husband stay home and take care of the children with her and do all the fun things that you can do. How many young women and young men would love to be able to raise their own children? And I know a lot of people that are now doing that because they got the vision of network marketing. I met a woman in England, and she was going to adopt a little Korean baby girl. And she never had any children. She'd waited her whole life to be able to do this. She's a career woman, and she said, Nancy, I'm going to stay home for 6 weeks, maybe 2 months, and then go back to work. And I said to her, Sarah, you're not going to want to go back to work. Believe me, you're going to want to stay home and take care of that little baby girl. Well, several months later, I got an email from her, and she said, you're right, Nancy, I want to stay home and take care of my child. I'm so glad I started in network marketing. Because now she was getting some residual income coming in. She was thinking very small to begin with, maybe just $100 or $200 would be fine. But now she's realizing that, hey, she can do a lot more, that she can make more money part-time than she could from her full-time job. And it's just like the woman that I met in New York. She was working for a bank, making a 6-figure income, very professional. She came to our training, got the vision of networking, knew exactly what she had to do using the tools and all the materials available to her. She couldn't stay long because she had to rush off. She had to go to Chicago the next morning at 6 o'clock. But she told me, she said, Nancy, I would really love to have a family. I don't even have time to have a relationship. So time is so important to so many people. Let's face it, it's probably our most precious resource. So if we can get some residual income coming in, that frees us up to do some more important things in our life. And goodness knows, there's a lot of more important things that people want to do in their life. I always think to myself, and I kind of help other people think this too, when you're 100 years old, sitting in your rocking chair, what are you going to tell your great-grandchildren? You have an opportunity to have an alternative lifestyle. All you have to do is know how to do it. And that's what this training tools have been helping you do. Because once you let the tools start helping you build your business, it becomes so much more fun, it becomes so much more exciting, so you might as well let the experts help you. This is a very fun business, and what you learn today, you know, and studying the tapes and the DVDs and all the things that you do, that's going to determine your future. So if you want a better life, this is the industry to be in. Women are absolutely wonderful in this industry. Wherever I travel in the world, there are women at the top of all these networking companies. And the reason is that this is a teaching and a nurturing business. And let's face it, ladies, we've got the nature to nurture, don't we? We're the grandmothers and the mothers, the sisters, the daughters, the aunts, the friends of the world. And we have this ability, and we're in an industry where this is a people helping people business. This is a sharing and caring business. It's so great to be in a people business. And I tell people, we actually can help people change their life. And we do it one person at a time. And you can do it right out of your kitchen. You can do it right out of your car. You don't have to have a big fancy office. You just do it a few minutes here, a few minutes there. You let some training tools help you. This DVD is a huge help for people literally all over the world to be able to let people get the vision of what this industry can do for them. I mean, we've got the nature to nurture, and finally we have an industry where we can get paid for what we're worth. We can make unlimited income, and we can do it so part-time, and people will actually help you. It's so wonderful when you can get together with your sponsor, or your sponsor's sponsor. These companies have wonderful things for you to be able to do. You can go on trips, you can earn cars, you can just do so many incentive programs. It's so much fun because you get to travel, you get to learn new things, you get to meet new people. And I think that's one of the best things is once you get your financial challenges taken care of, you get a whole new set of positive friends. People who are wanting to make a difference, people who want to do some more important things, maybe bigger than themselves. There's so many people who would like to be able to spend time with their hobbies. How many people do you know that would like to go fishing anytime they like, or like to play golf every morning, or whatever it is that you want to do? You have the opportunity to be able to do that in this industry. This is a very exciting and a very fun business. So I encourage all of you to study the DVDs, read the books, do the things that help you understand, get the vision, because you really can have a totally different life. And my wish for all of you is not only to get the vision, but to be able to pass it on, because there are so many people in the world that truly want a better life, and they don't know there's an alternative. Think of your own family and your own friends who are working boring, dead-end jobs, absolutely getting nowhere. Where in networking, once you get the vision, you get with a good network marketing company, you can get that residual income coming in, and it totally changes your life. I mean, you can do those more important things. You can do things for charity. You can do things to make a difference in your community or your church or whatever is important to you. It's a whole new way of life. It's a whole new way of prosperity. You don't have to live on a budget. There is an alternative. You do not have to work a boring job. If you have a husband, your husband can work with you, or your partner can work with you. There's so many choices that you have. Life's a journey. It's all about choices. You have been given a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. Probably the best gift that was ever given to me. I worked a lot of boring dead-end jobs. You could listen to the DVD that you have an opportunity, so you can hear my story, you can hear Don's story. And once you get the vision, and if you really want something, you can change your life around, and then you can pass it on. So my wish for all of you is to have a better life and to have all your dreams come true.
Very good, Nancy. Good stuff. Really appreciate that. I want to encourage you now to, on the Own Your Life DVD, there's a separate DVD with Nancy's entire message. Awesome, awesome story. A lot of people say Dawn talks to the head, Nancy talks to the heart. I want you to be the judge of that, but I want to encourage you to do just that. So with that, thank you.
Thank you, Chuck.